The Charles P. And ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention this week's been 5 months with the new teeth and just keeps getting better and better. But the Charles P. Last I left off, I got the hull red on, got the black waterline mark on, and I used pinstripe tape on there or drafting tape. I got that on. So my next thing is to paint the upper deck a dark gray. And I don't know if you can actually, hopefully you can see it. I just started painting on it. That's why it looks wet. Got most of it painted from front to end there. And I just got to go back in and touch a few little areas up, and I'll be done with the deck. And I used a London gray. I thought it looked pretty close to. I don't know the exact color of the deck. I tried looking it up real quick, but there's a couple different colors, so I chose that. It's real close. So got that on. I got to go in and touch up a few little areas, which I'm going to do today, and then either tonight or tomorrow morning, I want to start painting the smokestacks and the masts here that are painted black, and then painting will just be about done, except for the little gold anchors and the propellers there. But we'll take care of that once we get there. But anyway, getting the deck painted on the Charles P. The Leopard 2. I went ahead and I got to go one more coat on it. I base coated it with a flat black primer. This helps with shading and everything, and it'll make the NATO 3-tone colors pop. If you can see it on the bottom here, just it hides the shadows. You don't have to, I mean, you're going to paint everything, but if you miss a spot, you got some shadows underneath and all that. It helps with the track, and it helps with shading. I don't do it all the time, but a lot of people base coat it black, helps with shading. It eliminates the pre-shading, post-shading, if you do it that way. I just do it for other reasons too. But anyway, I gotta go touch up a little bit more on that. It's going to be NATO 3-tone. I actually had all three colors into my, I must have been through my, phase of paints. NATO brown, NATO green, and NATO black. NATO black is just a tad bit, got a little gray in it, which makes the camo pop instead of using flat black. I'm going to try to do a video of it in one of the updates when I paint it. I'm going to use we're going to do the camo here, and we're not going to copy. We're just going to get really close on the NATO 3-tone color there. But I want to use what's it called? I'm going to call it camouflage putty, but it's masking putty that I think Ammo MiG makes. I think AK makes it. Well, I found a generic brand, and it's called Hand Mud. I found that on Amazon, and it's basically black silly putty if you really want to get down to it. And I'll try to do it on the update where you can where I can show you how I paint it. I'm going to try to do it. I don't want to, I'll try. Just try. I'll try to do it. So anyway, I'm going to use the masking putty, which if you ever use silly putty to mask everything, it's basically you gotta, once you put it down, you gotta paint right now, because if you don't, it'll just start going away. But anyway, that's some pretty good stuff if you ever want an alternative to the Ammo MiG or the AK. The big Gundam. I got most of him assembled. Got the upper body and everything assembled. I gotta go in. I'm gonna paint a few little things on him. Dark gray. Trying to get rid of the cartoony. I haven't decided quite yet what I want to do. I may. They got just a little bit of a seam on top, and I don't really want to make it a putty job. I'm trying to make it a perfect grade, but I don't want to go too perfect. So I may take some I like to cheat. If you have seams, I take tape, put it over the seams, add a little detail. No one knows. That's what I do on that. But anyway, I got most of him assembled. Fingers work, everything, pretty darn slick. I did get the, just got the main legs assembled. And he's pretty darn tall. I mean, really. That's I may have to get some more of the bigger scales. 'Cause that can be worked with. Anyway, we're gonna weather him to death here. We're gonna really make him dirty, battle worn, the way a Gundam should be. But anyway, I'm gonna there's a few little things I want to add, and then I want to choose a weapon for him, which I found this at a thrift store. I don't know what it goes to, but it's a cheap gun. I may modify it and may have him a big weapon. I kind of may more want him to have the lightsabers that Gundams have, but anyway, we'll probably give him a gun and we'll kit bash something. But anyway, that's where I am on Mr. Gundam. Or excuse me, the Gundam Greyback. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. The cat here is staring me down, wanting more tuna, and I gotta obey the feline. Working on the Gundam. The Leopard 2 going to get ready to get its NATO 3-tone, which we will put down the NATO green first. And the Charles P, we're getting the upper deck painted gray and getting ready to paint the stacks. So that's what we got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.